So, what you feel is your way more? Meditation or devotion?
I feel I need both because meditation purifies my emotion, and for me devotion is more natural, but without meditation the devotion is not 100% pure. It's like got emotion inside and other emotion inside.
You want to say something more?
Something more am I even 0.1% close to what Meera was?
Why you have to compare yourself with Meera?
Because that is the ideal devotee for me.
No two people can be same. And you don't know her impersonal journey. Maybe she was for many lives striving. So when you compare yourself with Meera, then you will feel an inferiority complex.
Correct.
You should love her so that you come closer and closer. Don't compare. Comparison is very left brain thing.
Yes, sir.
And she is one and only, so why? Who are you to compare yourself with her? She is the only one person in the whole history. I don't think there has been any human being who loved someone separated for thousands of years. Their separation. Krishna was long time back. But her love was so pure and so powerful that it transformed her totally. There was magic in love. It transformed her totally, and those who came in contact with her, they must have been transformed. She was a magnet. She could pull people. Her power was such that when she went to a temple, I don't remember whether it was in Vrindavan or in Dwarika. So the chief priest was a celibate monk. So he had taken a vow that he will never see a woman. So no woman was allowed in that temple. Meera came like a storm. He was at that time praying to Krishna. He was doing Aarti. In Aarti there you have this diya and other things. You are moving like in round way. It's like you are expressing your bowing down. You are bowing down to your Lord. You are surrendering. So this way you are expressing your emotions. So when Meera entered, there was a watcher on the gate, watchman. gatekeeper. So seeing Meera, he became so hypnotized, he forgot that she should be stopped. So she entered inside. And when the priest saw her entering, the thali in which he was having the diya fell from his hand. He was just dumb, stuck. Then he said to Meera that don't you know that there is a rule, it is written outside the temple, that no woman can enter into this temple. Then Meera said that I thought there is only one Purush. Purush is a word from Sankhya philosophy and other philosophy, which Purush means man also and Purush means consciousness also. In that Sankhya philosophy there is two things. Purush is consciousness, and Shakti. Nature is Shakti, or feminine energy is Shakti. Shakti means energy. Purush is just a witness, just a watcher. But all the activity happens because of this feminine energy. That is called Shakti. So it is symbolized in a way that Kali is goddess Kali is lying Shiva is lying down inert, inactive, and on her chest goddess Kali, she is also called goddess of death also. She is dancing on his chest and Shiva is lying down. So Shiva is just a witness, and everything that happens, all the activity in the world happens because of this energy, this feminine energy, which is called Shakti. So Meera said to him that I thought there is only one Purush. Purush means man also, and it means consciousness. There is only one consciousness, that is Krishna. So you are also a man, you are also Purush. I knew that there is only one man, there is only one consciousness, that is Krishna. So you are his competitor. Then he realized his mistake, his stubbornness, his egoistic state, that I am still searching, I am still on the way, I am still unpurified. So I should not label someone as right or wrong, or I should not create fanatic idea, stubborn idea that female should not be allowed. If you are a devotee, if you are surrendered, then you are female. Whether you are male or female, whether you are living in a male body or a female body. If you are a devotee, then you are a female. It is a feminine thing. And only God is man. You are all his beloved. Only then you can become free from your ego. So he fell into her feet, and he realized that he was making a mistake. Just he was keeping his doors and windows closed, then fresh air will not come. Who could have changed him, transformed him better than Meera? She was like Krishna in another body. Because once you love someone so totally, then you become one with that. So that's why, or if you hear her song, there are so many songs which are of separation from Krishna. She cannot bear that separation. That is the longing of this Atma in you to become one with the Paramatma. The self in you want to merge with the super self. Because the self is impure. Because the self is impure. So it feels it is separate. That is the pang. Then there is a longing, then there is a burning thirst to become united. So there are so many songs of Meera where she is singing about that separation. There is one song of Meera, maybe I'm not remembering exactly the line, but it's like this. जो मैं ऐसा जानती, प्रीत किए दुख होत, नगर ढिंढोरा पीटती, प्रीत न करियो कोई, हेरी मैं तो प्रेम दीवानी, मेरो दर्द न जाने कोई. Translated into English, it means, had I known that when you are in love, it has such an unbearable pain. If I had known that love will give me so much pain, then I would have stuck drum in the whole city, that no one should fall in love. I would have beaten the drum in the whole city. No one should fall in love. I am saying fall in love, though it is not very correct if you are talking about Meera. But it can mean other thing also. Falling in some kind of abysmal depth, not that kind of fall. When you fall in lust. Then she says that I'm just mad in love. Her word is divani, means someone who has gone cuckoo almost. You can call it must or ecstatic. No one knows my pain, how much pain is inside me. You have been brought up in a kind of family where instead of getting nourishment for your right brain and for your love, you were programmed and conditioned for your left brain, and then in your the kind of subject which you have chosen also strengthens your left brain. And you used to paint and you may have been doing other things which you stopped doing. So then doubt is the result of when you are trained very much, when you are only trained for your left brain. So seeing you now, it looks that devotion and bhakti is more natural for you. But because you were polluted, you were poisoned by those who polluters, poisoners. So now you are in a state after these years of sadhana and being loving towards me. Your heart is getting regained. So that is more natural for you. But for that you needed some meditation. Meditation was more needed at that time, so that you get more connected to your heart. Now I feel that you should not worry too much about meditation. You have to do meditation every day, but whether it happens or not, the more loving you are, the more you are connected to heart, meditation will happen naturally. For a female, if she is really feminine, then she can reach to meditation through love and devotion. She will not have to make much effort for meditation. If she is loving, then meditation will happen. And if someone can love, then it's for a modern person, whether it is man or woman, love is more difficult for these days, because all around you are just programmed and conditioned against love. You are trained for your left brain, so then you are all the time doubting. And the person towards whom you are surrendered is not that important. He may be the right person or may not be right person, but if your love is pure, then that will transform you. There is a story in Mahabharata where a man who was of lower caste, he was Bhil, they are hunter type of people. So he went to learn archery from Dronacharya, who was at that time one of the greatest teacher of archery. He refused to teach him. He said that you are not a Kshatriya, you are not a samurai, or you are not from the warring class. So I cannot teach you. It is only for Kshatriyas. So then he was so much surrendered and loving towards Dronacharya. He made a statue of him, and he accepted that statue as Dronacharya, and then started training himself, and he became such an expert that once Dronacharya was passing through the way where he was living, and one dog was barking. He saw that Dronacharya is coming. The dog was barking. He just started. He threw his arrow in the mouth of the mouth of the dog. So many arrows went inside that it closed his mouth. He could not bark. But not a single arrow was hurting him. It was just he closed the mouth only. So when Dronacharya saw it, he was just startled. He was just wonderstruck that, and he did it from very long distance. So he realized that he wanted Arjuna was his most skillful and capable disciple. He wanted Arjuna to be the number one in the world. But he saw that this man can defeat Arjuna. So he was in a way cunning man. He asked him, when Ekalavya came near him, he touched the feet of Dronacharya. And he asked, from where you have learned such a great archery? He said, I have learned from you. You are my master. He said, I never taught you. He said, I was so surrendered to you that every secret was revealed. My devotion and love for you was such that I could get all the secrets. So he said that I want to give you Guru Dakshina because you have taught me, so I want to give you my gift from my side. Dakshina is like your what is the English word? When you give something as, what is it called?
Souvenir?
No. Like donation, it's not exactly donation, but so it is in India. There are two words. One is dhan, another is dakshina. So when you have learned from your master, you give him dhan. That means you offer him whatever makes his life comfortable. So you give him lot of things, all kind of things which makes his life comfortable. And if he accepts your gifts, then you give him dakshina also. That means because he has accepted it, so you give him again. So he said that Ekalavya said, I want to give you dakshina. So then Dronacharya said that then you give me your thumb of your right hand, because he wanted Arjuna to be number one. He thought that if he is not handicapped, if all these 5 fingers work perfectly, then he will defeat even Arjuna. So he said that I want your thumb as dakshina. And he took out knife, Ekalavya. He was a hunter, he had knife always. So he took out knife and cut his thumb immediately and gave it to Dronacharya. So that was his surrender, that was his devotion. Maybe he could not become number one because cleverly Dronacharya took his thumb. But that was also needed because these people were insightful people. Dronacharya could see that when the war will happen, war between Kauravas and Pandavas. And Kauravas are evil people. So, because Duryodhan is the prince, he is the Yuvraj, he is going to inherit the kingdom. And he is an evil man, and he is a man of, he is a kind of tyrant. Because he has the kingdom, so he will ask Ekalavya to join his side. And if Ekalavya joins his side, if he participate in the war from his side, then it will be difficult for Pandavas to win the war. Then the evil forces will win against the good force. So he just took his finger so that he will not be anymore such a fierce warrior. You understood or not?
Yeah.
So when you can see, when you have a foresight, when you can see what is going to happen in the future, then many things you will be doing may not look as very good or moral. But that was the need of the time. Ekalavya may have been a very skillful archer, but he would have participated from Duryodhana's side. So, and he was tested also how much he surrendered, and in the test he passed the examination with topmost marks possible. That made him so famous. Everyone knows his name even now. And in India you will find there are many educational institutions which is named after him, Ekalavya, because he learned it all alone without any master, but his surrender was such, his devotion was such that everything was revealed to him. And I think there is some award also in his name. So, devotion will be suitable for you, and it is not disciple is more important than the master. Okay.
Okay, Swami.